Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rich Bradley, President of the Board of Public Service. This is the regular meeting of the Board of Public Service for Tuesday, May 7th, 2024. This is a public meeting, and there are no lettings or no hearings today. So I would ask that only members of this board be allowed to speak unless recognized by myself or the secretary. At this time, I'll ask the secretary to please call the roll. Michelle, you're on mute.
Thank you. Director Coyle?
Present.
Director Davis is excused. Director Hayes? Director Pearson?
Present.
Director Scobie? Director Williams?
Present.
President Bradley?
Present, we have a quorum. I'll call this meeting to order.
Regular business from the President. Recommendation that approval be given as follows. Amendment number 1 to Equipment Services Division Contract number 73886 for service and repair vehicles lifts with Nation and Fletcher, Inc. This first amendment extends the termination of the contract to June 9, 2026, and increases the contract maximum not to exceed amount to $140,000, including $10,000 for fiscal year 24, $65,000 for fiscal year 25, and $65,000 for fiscal year 26. Amendment number 1 to Equipment Services Division Contract number 74742 for repair and transmissions on light and medium duty vehicles with affordable transmission. This first amendment extends the termination of the contract to June 9, 2026, and increases the contract maximum not to exceed amount to $45,000, including $20,000 for fiscal year 25 and $25,000 for fiscal year 2026. Plans and specifications for letting number 8773, Genera Drive concrete pavement replacement at St. Louis Lambert International Airport at an estimated cost of $1,160,683 to be paid from ordinance number 71657. From the Office of Special Events, request for the following to be approved, subject to certain conditions. There are 6 special events to be declared as festival zones. Number 1, Big Daddy Sue Lord will take place on 10th Street between Sydney and the Alley on May 11th from 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. Number 2, St. Louis African Arts Festival will take place at the World's Fair Pavilion in Forest Park on May 25th through the 27th from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Setup and tear down will start on May 23rd at 8 a.m. and end on May 27th at 11 p.m. Number 3, Whitaker Summer Concert Series at St. Louis Place Park will take place at St. Louis Place Park on June 6th, 13th, 20th, and 27th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Setup and tear down will start on June 6th at 11 a.m. and end on June 27th by 9:30 p.m. Number 4, Central West End Cocktail Party will take place on Euclid from McPherson to Maryland on June 8th from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Setup and tear down will start at 6 a.m. and end at 11:59 p.m. Number 5, Stray Rescue Poochella Adoption Event will take place on Pine from Jefferson to 23rd Street on July 20th from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Setup and tear down will begin at 10 a.m. and end at 8 p.m. Number 6, Story Time in the Commons 9 PBS will take place on Olive Street between Grand and Spring Avenue on September 7th from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. From the Director of Parks, Recreation, and Forestry, recommendation that the following be approved, subject to certain conditions. Application number 129922, request by AT&T to install temporary placement of a mobile wireless communication tower, cell on wheels for overflow wireless communication calls, texts, and emails from patrons, attendees, vendors, emergency service, and first responder personnel during the following special events in Forest Park: the Great Forest Park Balloon Glow Race and Evolution Festival. From the Director of Public Utilities, recommendation that the board declares as emergency action the following. Contractor assistance with the replacement of a 36-inch valve at Hampton and Columbia Avenue due to ongoing staffing shortages. The estimated cost of this work is $355,000. Repair the Chain of Rocks coagulant house HVAC system. The estimated cost of this work is $12,000. Repair the Chain of Rocks utility truck number 356. This truck is used to maintain continuous operation of the water treatment plant and distribution system. The estimated cost of this work is $7,000. From the Directors of Public Utilities and Streets, joint recommendation that one application from Charter be approved subject to certain conditions. Application number 4 for 725 Dixon Street. There are no conditional use permits for this week's meeting.
Thank you, Michelle. Just a point of order, Director Hayes is on the phone as well here.
Thank
At
you.
this time, I would ask to turn your attention to our meeting minutes from April 30th, 2024. Are there any questions or comments on the meeting minutes as submitted? Seeing none, I'll ask for a motion to approve, please.
So moved, Peterson.
Approve the minutes.
Second Coyle.
Thank you. Can you call the roll, please?
Director Coyle,
Aye.
Director Hayes,
Aye.
Director Pearson,
Aye.
Director Scobie, Director Williams,
Aye.
President Bradley.
Aye, the meeting minutes are approved. Thank you. Today's agenda, are there any questions or comments on today's BPS meeting agenda? Seeing none, I'll ask for a motion to approve, please.
Motion to approve, Williams.
Second, Pearson.
Thank you, directors. Can you call the roll, please?
Director Coyle,
Aye.
Director Hayes,
Aye.
Director Pearson,
Aye.
Director Scobie, Director Williams,
Aye.
President Bradley.
Aye, today's meeting agenda is approved. Before we adjourn, are there any questions or comments from any of our board directors?
President Bradley and Michelle Knox, I'd like to thank you for providing the accommodation to call in by phone due to an unexpected situation.
Not a problem. Thank you, director. Any further comments from any of our directors? Seeing none, I'll ask for a motion to adjourn, please.
So moved, Greg Hayes.
Second Coyle.
All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Aye. Meeting adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Have a
you.
good
See you later.
one. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Greg.